Out there on the back roads, something weird happens. We end up losing track of time. We feel calmer, sharper, and somehow more alive. Adventure riding isn't something that we like, it's actually something we're wired for. And here's why. Now, as much as we'd like to think that we've evolved past the days of dragging our knuckles on the ground, kind of like caveman, our brains still hold that same primal system that kept early humans alive. And one of the biggest ones was the fight or flight response. Now that's driven by a hormone called epinephrine, or better known as adrenaline. Now adrenaline, that's your body's built-in alarm system. When your brain, when it detects a potential threat, you get a cascade of reactions. Your heart rate elevates, your breathing, that sharpens, oxygen rushes through your muscles, your spidey senses start going off like crazy. This is your body preparing for two options here. Number one, you fight, or number two, you're running away. Now let's put this into a scene. Picture this. We're out moto camping, the sun's going down. You roll into camp and you look, and you've got a flat tire. Now, that's not ideal. But then, because the universe has a crazy way of showing its humor, a black bear runs out of the bushes and starts approaching you. What do? Immediately, that fight or flight switch, that's gonna be going off, and you gotta make a decision. Am I gonna fight this bear, or am I gonna run away? Now, for most bears, what you wanna do is make yourself big, back away slowly, and talk in a low, deep voice. And if you guess that, you'd be wrong. Because in this situation, the bear is actually drunk on berries and he's running around like a moose with his shoelaces tied together. You're gonna run. But the point of that is your primal instincts, they're kicking in again, and you gotta make a decision. Am I fighting or am I running? You got two options. Now here's the point to all this. Adventure riding, it taps into the same system, just a little bit milder. Now it's usually not life or death situation, hopefully, but enough to make your mind and body alert. And it's those pulses you get when you go around a corner not knowing what's over there, or you confront that bear. It's those things that spike your adrenaline that basically tell your brain, hey, what are we gonna do here? We gotta respond, we gotta make a decision. Something's gotta happen. Now as humans, we weren't designed to sit still. We're wired to explore, discover new things, and go on some awesome adventures. And when we do, our brain actually rewards ourselves through something called the dopamine reward pathway. Now, dopamine, that's our motivation and pleasure chemical. It's the one that drives curiosity, anticipation, and makes us want to seek more. When you get on a trail you've never been on before, or you come to a hill climb not knowing what's at the very top, your brain actually releases little tiny pulses of dopamine. Not because you've reached your goal, but you have the potential to reach your goal. Dopamine's less about the reward itself and more about the potential of a reward. Now, adventure riding, this is practically engineered for this exact same thing. Every twist, every corner, every time you cross a creek, it's releasing little pulses of dopamine. And again, motivation or pleasure, it's getting in you. Now, here's one for you. Have you ever gone out riding, told your wife you were gonna be gone for 2 to 3 hours, and you're actually gone for about 8, and now you're in the doghouse? That's flow state. Flow state is when everything's clicking on your bike. Your brain goes into high performance mode. Dopamine is shooting out of you like fireworks. Adrenaline is going off the rails right now, keeping yourself alert, and all of a sudden, you lose track of time. So next time your wife gets mad at you, you can just say, I was in a state of flow. Sorry. Now everyone's got different issues when it comes to their everyday life situations. Adventure riding actually dials it back, pushes it to the side for a little bit, and all you focus on is riding. That's it. It narrows down to a small little window. You're not thinking about anything else but what's in front of you. And that's a great place to be in. It's almost like a lion when it's locked in on its targets, you know? Its eyes just start to narrow, crouches down low, its butt's wiggling right before it pounces. That's kind of like us when we're on our adventure bikes. Nothing else matters, we got our blinders on and we are focused. Now, most of us love being comfortable, myself included. The problem is with comfort, it usually doesn't help us grow. To To improve, your brain actually needs a challenge to step outside of your comfort zone. When you push yourself, dopamine reinforces rewarding experiences. And the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that plans, adapts, and learns, it gets to work. You might succeed or you might fail. If you do fail, your brain actually makes new neural connections, and that's growth. Now imagine you're riding along a trail and you come up to an obstacle. Maybe it's a log hop you gotta do or a creek crossing. Comfort is gonna say, take the easy path. Or you could try to push yourself a little bit and try to get through it. One of two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna make it through and dopamine's gonna be flooding your brain and you're just gonna be feeling great. Or number two, you try to go through it, you drop the bike, you scratch it up a little bit, maybe you ding up your elbow. Your brain is still gonna be making those connections that, hey, I tried to do it, what am I gonna do better for next time? Now there's a very fine line between pushing yourself and going past the limit where you should be going. I've experienced that personally right here. Oh boy. Oh, that one hurt. Oh, my chest slammed into that. And I don't know, my leg hit, but hit something hard. So you have to be honest with yourself. Is this something that's gonna get me in trouble? Or could I try to possibly jump over that log and try to improve just a little bit? You gotta make that decision, and that's gotta be a judgment call on yourself. So I'm not telling you to try to go out there and jump these crazy logs or ride along a cliff's edge. Not promoting that at all. I just want you guys to get out of your comfort zone just a little bit and try some new things. Life, for the most part, is pretty predictable. Adventure riding isn't. It gives your brain a workout that you didn't even know it needed. Every twist, every turn, every object you come across, it engages your focus, your instincts, and your problem-solving skills. Your brain loves this. It needs this. Now, dopamine and adrenaline combining together, that makes adventure riding so addictive. It's almost like a drug, but unlike a drug, it'll actually make you stronger, more focused, and feel way more alive. And maybe that's the whole reason why adventure riding hooks us so hard. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think the real reason is. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching. See you later. Hopefully not life or death situations, but enough. Same primal system in our heads? What? In our heads? Your oxygen does what? What does your oxygen do? My God, it's not even in there. What? Okay. Keep burping. So I'm drinking a bop. I can't speak. A pop. Makes me burp. Excuse me. Oh, that smells. No. I honestly have no idea how Ryan F9 does those solo shoots for like 10 minutes. Keeps talking. This is like take 94. Let's go. Wow. See the line over and over and over and over again. Immediately, your fight or flight switch flicks on and you got to make a decision.